It's time for the Giz Wiz with Matt's Maddest Writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1943, recorded Thursday, July 6th, 2023. Portable Pizza Party. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have a jam-packed show. We have more gadgets from the holiday gift guide press event. I have a new theme for the month. We get to find out what the heck was it, and we have a new what the heck is it, all packed into this episode of the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a Gizmo Sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now is the guy who everyone calls for it. IT, that's right, it.
Yes, exactly.
You gotta like your it administrators. Love those guys. Thanks, Dickie D.
No, and thanks, Josh. We were having trouble with a hacker before the show started. My solution was everybody use a yellow pad, and for some reason, that was not going to work. So,
see, I was just going to start using my computer under a blanket.
Yeah, that was Dennis's solution.
Yeah, that was what I was going to do. But yeah, we got it all figured out. Thanks, chat room, for sticking with us. I'm excited. Every time that this 2-month period rolls around where we finish a what the heck is it, we have a what the heck is it, and we got a new theme, it just feels like it's a fresh start. There's so much going on.
Yep, a lot of stuff happening.
Holy moly. So yeah, we got a lot. Did you do anything fun for the 4th of July for Independence Day?
No, I just watched it on the old TV, and they had a bit of drone action in it. Did you watch them at all?
I didn't. I haven't had a chance to watch any coverage, any videos of anyone doing anything. I went to Disney. I did a Disney 4th of July experience on the 3rd and the 4th.
Oh my gosh.
2 days of 4th of July. Because sorry, I don't want to launch on my story if you still have more to say.
No, but it was the first time. It was very weird that the next day in the weather forecast, they said, and the skies are cloudy because of the firework residue. And it was sort of like, we've been doing this for 50 years and no one's ever said anything. And I'm thinking, now what, is it going to be that now next year only drone fireworks are going to be acceptable?
Yeah, drone shows. In fact, I'm surprised that we don't see more drone shows because they are, you get to reuse the drones. They seem like kind of like green in a way. You're not exploding gunpowder into the atmosphere.
And you can do incredible.
Yeah.
I was looking at Guinness Book of Drone Records. And drone shows, I believe the record right now is drone shows using more than 5,400 drones.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Also, it's less, it doesn't disturb as much. It's just a meh, in the air somewhere. It's not. I think that, I thought this recently was at Disney's Animal Kingdom, they don't do fireworks shows because of the animals. I was thinking they could do a drone show. They could do a drone show. Yeah. That's an option.
Yeah.
I'm really shocked.
You know what? When you said you went 2 nights in a row, did you ever go to Paradise Island at Disneyland?
Oh, no, I didn't. I never did.
Okay.
There was.
I think it's gone.
Yes. I think what you're talking about is, Paradise Island. What was it? No, it's from Pinocchio. Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island, and it was in Florida, and it was what Disney Springs there was an area, and it was in the Disney Springs area. It got redone to be Disney Springs.
Oh, okay.
From what I understand.
New Year's every single night. Dennis and I went to 3 New Year's, and they moved it back to 11 o'clock so that people could go home or maybe bring their kids earlier.
Oh, that's so funny.
But it was an amazing thing that they did it every night. I felt bad for the sweepers because they shot. It was like a miniature Times Square.
Yes, absolutely. And I've since learned stuff about being in this area now that they're apparently Universal kind of goes all out, and so what I experienced was what I did is on the 3rd. The 4th of July is so popular that they do their 4th of July show on the 3rd at Magic Kingdom at one of their 4 parks. And then at Epcot on the 4th, they'll do a special additional fireworks show. And then they also offer merchandise and food and all the July 4th special little treats that are only available on those few days. But the shows are really just Magic Kingdom, and they do them over 2 days, and then Epcot over a day. So if you're like me and want to experience it all, I went on the 3rd to Magic Kingdom Park, and then on the 4th, I went to the Epcot Park. And it was...
So did you buy a year pass now as a resident?
I do. I have an annual pass is what they call them.
Pass.
Yeah. And on the 3rd of July at Magic Kingdom, they had DJs, they had crazy lights, it was a party. I didn't see confetti, but there could have been confetti. It was crazy. And then the fireworks show is very different than their typical show. You know, they have a show that has projection on the castle, and it's there's a storyline. And so this fireworks show was long. It was, a 15, 17-minute show that didn't have any of that and had a whole new, sound and fireworks and stuff. And that was really, really, really cool. And then on the 4th, it's basically a normal day at Epcot, except that they add like an additional 5 minutes of fireworks shows.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that show... They packed enough fireworks into that 5 minutes to last half hour.
Wow.
The last few seconds, the finale of that show, I don't think I've ever seen so many fireworks go off at once. It was like physically attacks you with how many fireworks are just exploding at once. There's no way to experience it all. That was really, really cool. And then I did see stuff.
You video it? Oh, I can't believe it.
I did video it. So I got all of it on video, and that's all on YouTube now.
Maybe next week you can give us a minute of it? Or
here, I might even be able to...
Oh, okay, yeah.
...show you a little bit of it now. It was... both shows were really cool. Both shows were very, very impressive. Okay, well, let's see if I can find this fireworks show. Okay, here is the finale of that show.
I want the finale.
Yeah, just that. So this is over America right now. Over the pavilion in America, which they also did most of the fireworks over the center right there. So here's the finale.
Holy cow! Oh my God! You're kidding me!
That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. That's it. It was pretty intense. And it's rare that people cheer like that when the fireworks are over. It was like, I can't stand it. There's too many fireworks. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
Excellent.
Okie dokie. Well, we got so much in this
We
show.
got a lot of stuff. Actually, it's going to be interesting because two of the gadgets you have seen in a different kind of form, and one of them I want to ask your opinion of.
I have to add to that probably a third gadget that I have. You have seen in another form.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have a theme this episode. We didn't even know.
Different versions of things we know about. And
Exactly.
Here's number one.
I'm at Black & Decker, so you would know Black & Decker would be famous for battery-operated devices, but I have one I don't think you're going to guess. Okay? Remember Bev? We did Bev either at CES or PepCon. Well, now there is a cordless version?
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
So what we have here is Bev by Black & Decker cordless. So this device, as you mentioned, runs off of that Power Connect 20-volt battery. So once fully charged, that will make up to 250 cocktails.
What are we going to make?
We're going to make an Uptown Rocks. So we've already gone ahead and taken our cocktail pod from Bartesian.
Put it in the machine, okay.
Close the machine. As you can see here, we have the mix button that's lit up, meaning it's ready to go. We will go from mocktail to regular to weak to regular to strong. We'll go with regular today. Then we're going to hit that mix button. From there, we'll see that the gin bottle
Oh, I see the gin. Yeah, gin is lighting up. Okay.
And as you can see, it's dispensing that perfect cocktail in 30 seconds or less.
So why do we need a cordless version? What would the use be for this?
Yeah, so Black & Decker is very well known for its cordless battery technology. Being able to incorporate it into an item like this allows you to bring it wherever you want to bring the party. So if you're poolside and you want to have that personal bartender with you, you can bring it outside with you. Able to bring it to tailgates, you can bring it to vacation homes, and just different things like that for entertainment.
Okay, and I see the pod holder is built into the bottom of this.
So this is actually separate. So
it's separate.
This is a different accessory that you can get to coincide with it.
Oh, okay, very good. And is that out now?
Yes, this is out now, available via blackanddecker.com and also amazon.com. It retails for $3.99.
Okay, and the Bev is still on the market?
Yes, so this is our cordless version. Obviously, it also has a cord so that you can charge it and things like that. But we also have a fully corded version that is $2.99. And that's still available.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Black & Decker. Ways to have beverages no matter where you go.
I like how this feels like they're really thinking of everything for the person who just cannot make a drink to save their life.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
There must be a market for people who I will never mix a drink ever. And so
Yes.
I need...
And it's up to more than 50 pods.
Wow!
I mean... I never even heard of whatever she mixed. It was called what was it? The rock something?
Yeah,
something?
I've never heard of it was like crushed rock. I don't remember.
The Hard Rock Cafe.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, but
rock and roll, we love it.
Yes, because every nichey little thing you need for these exotic cocktails are in those pods.
Yes.
And I forgot. I think the pods run from like $3 to $5, depending on what you need.
I think this really just solidifies my, my mental framework. How I see the world, and that is that people just want something simple, and some people will pay a lot of money to get the most simple situation. I don't want to worry about mixing and having ingredients on hands and all that stuff. Give me the Bartesian.
If you give parties. Probably the cost of this machine is the same cost as probably less than if you hired a bartender.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And you don't have to go out and buy every kind of little nichey ingredient that some of these cocktails require. Right. And it's neat. It's neatly done.
And it's a show-off piece, It's
absolutely.
Come to the Bartesian. Would you like a beverage?
Yes.
Yeah,
and I don't know if the corded version did it, but for the bottles, there's party mode. Okay. You can have it in drink mode. I love it that she's plugging in the battery. In drink mode, the bottle can be always lit. Or when it starts mixing a drink, only the bottle in use will light up. Oh. Or in party mode, it just does multicolored dancing LEDs.
Oh, that's so funny.
Isn't that a funny thing?
What a feature. This is this is where we've gotten. Listen, this
exactly.
model's LEDs dance, which is honestly, it's nice. It's nice.
It's there. It's there. What else can we do? Oh, let's make the LED bottles dance.
I'm just blown away by the fact that this product has 850 reviews.
Yes.
I'm blown away by that fact.
Yeah.
I'm
It's pretty-
honestly shocked.
What did the other one get? I think it's on the same page. The corded
It's-
version.
Oh,
is
you're right.
$2.99.
Oh, you are right. So this is ratings for every model. So for these 3 models,
Okay.
I thought that the cordless version
You
specifically.
know, click cordless because I think the ratings change. Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah, I thought they had already sold and gotten around 900 reviews. Like, holy moly! So no, those reviews are included of the original corded version of the Bev. That's cool. That's cool, and the reviews are good.
Yeah.
And I could absolutely see it's a pain in the butt to need to find a plug sometimes. And if you're planning on going to the beach, what do they call that? She said
Tailgating?
it. Tailgating. Cocktails. When you need cocktails wirelessly. So all I can
And
fit.
250 cocktails per battery charge.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's the stat we need
I'm sure it's
on-
the same battery for all their other appliances. Bring an
Okay.
extra battery.
Yes. I need them to put that stat, though, on every battery. Okay, is this a 300 cocktail battery or a 400 cocktail battery? Because that's what's important to me.
That's very funny. That's very funny.
Cool, the Bev by Black & Decker.
Now by Black & Decker,
now in
cordless and corded.
That's cool.
Okay, here's something new. Another new gadget. This I never saw before.
All right, I don't criticize people, but this lady is making possibly one of the worst dishes I've ever seen. What is this? what are you cooking?
This is not for food or
it's
not
not for-
cooking.
oh, okay,
This is
okay.
from Clorox, and it is the countertop steam sanitizer. So it will sanitize anything that you put in it in less than 5 minutes.
Wow.
So you just fill this water cup up. You can do a full cycle or you can do a delicate cycle and put things in here that get absolutely disgusting, like sponges,
Okay.
your kitchen utensils, those water bottles that your kids bring home that you can't get clean. up
Scrub
with the ridges.
Daddy.
Put anything that you want to sanitize in here, pour in the water, put this on, turn it on, and in 5 minutes, everything is fully sanitized. You're using way less water than your dishwasher. It saves a lot of water than, doing your dishes and washing your dishes. And you can get really creative with it. Sometimes you can put in beauty products.
Oh, are you putting Clorox in here too?
No, just water.
Just
no,
water.
this is
Okay.
just water.
Okay, and is water spraying around in there?
It's steaming.
It's
So you
steaming.
can see there's steam holes right here.
Okay.
So it just heats up, gets so hot that it sanitizes. It fully sanitizes what's ever
And
in
how
there.
long is the sanitizing?
So if you do a full cycle,
Right.
it's
I
about
missed you
5
say that
minutes.
Oh my
earlier.
gosh.
Yes. So it's super
and
quick.
the little cycle?
Is about 2.5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And you could do, really tall items, or you can take this piece out and just do small items in there.
Oh, I like
Okay.
that.
And it retails for?
$39.99.
Oh my goodness. And is it out now?
It's available now.
I think that's great. The Clorox
Steam sanitizer.
Steam sanitizer. I think that's really great. If you want to get steamed, get this.
I'm steaming glad you covered it. Because that looks really cool. I've never seen a steam application that way.
No,
I've never
me
seen
either.
steam-
Me either.
Yeah.
No, you don't put dirty items like covered in food in it. They have to
No.
be rinsed first.
No,
But-
it's not going to clean off grime, but it is going to sanitize.
Exactly. Exactly. And fast. I couldn't believe it. And you can stack one thing on top of the other if you have a very tall item.
I love that, especially for these brushes. Like I use those brushes all the time.
And as she said, corkscrews or screw caps
Oh,
are very hard to
yeah.
clean.
Yeah. I can see that with carrot peelers. You know,
Yes,
I have a lot of moving.
Yes.
That'd be nice. This is a very interesting product. I love how tall it gets. I love that it does use a lot less water than cleaning. Just so many times I just feel like the dishwasher needs one extra step. Like with those brushes, I typically just take those brushes, stick them right in the dishwasher, but they have so many bristles, you never know. And so this seems like a great way to have some peace of mind with that. And I love that it gets compact, it gets really tall.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Also, this is good for that. Remember the bagel slicer I had like a couple weeks ago?
Yes.
Because the knife blade in there
is in the middle.
And you have to be very careful cutting that. You could just rinse it off and put it in here and sterilize it. It would be an easy way to clean that guy up.
Yeah. Interesting. So I wonder, like some people are saying, this is a little off topic, but like plastic melts at 212 degrees and things like that. And completely on topic, but I have no idea if this is how this works. But sometimes cleaning times can change. So it may only be 160 degrees, but if it is 160 degrees for 5 minutes, then it's sterile. You know, that sort of thing. So no idea if that's how this works. But that may be how it doesn't melt plastic as it sterilizes.
I think they thought of that. I can imagine this after. Don't do the long cycle anymore because the unit melts. So
it has low, medium, high, and plastic melted.
Exactly.
Which settings should I be using? Yeah. That's neat. I honestly, though, wish that it was a bit less expensive. At $50.
Yeah, you know what? It's interesting because she said $39.99, but what I find with Hamilton Beach is that, maybe on their website it's cheaper, but it seems that when I go to these events, it's always a little bit more than they said at the show.
Yeah, it's like they expect it to sell for that much, but they put it out at MSRP, right, when they tell you about it. They're like, we're going to drop it on sale in about a month for this much. Is the vibe I get. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Nice sanitizer.
Yeah. Okay. And the third thing you know about, but you don't know about this part of it.
I just saw the title. I am so excited. Let's see what this is.
Solo Stove. Okay, they make these little guys, medium guys, and Chad. I think this will look familiar.
This is exciting.
You had this in your backyard.
I do.
Probably still do. But now there is the Solo pizza oven.
Oh my gosh.
All right. And Tyler's going to tell us about this.
Yeah, would love to. So this is our new pizza oven. It's powered by a 20-pound propane tank. Most people have these in their backyard if you got a grill. Plug that baby in, you turn it on the front, and in 15 minutes you'll have a pizza oven that's 900 degrees.
Wow. So how fast would it cook a pizza then at 900?
So I cook pizzas a lot, 80 seconds.
80 seconds?
80 seconds, you'll have a full pizza from being just a stretched out dough ball to fully cooked pizza.
Wow, and what is this going to retail for?
$349.99.
Is this all stainless?
All stainless, yeah.
Wow.
304 kitchen grade stainless steel.
That is beautiful. And it was very funny because when Tyler first told me, I said to Dennis, a soul, and I didn't hear soul. I heard soul. I said, in New York, you would put a pizza in May, and then maybe in June you'd have a warm pizza. But this is great. Like 80 seconds.
80 seconds.
Unbelievable.
And if you're in Texas where I live right now, it cooks in about 120 without any propane. It's that hot. So yeah, it could be solar powered in Texas, right?
Okay. Great. Thanks so much.
Of course, guys.
Interesting. I do love that. So I love Solo Stove. Bit expensive, but they're so...
Yes, not only that, but it's more expensive than he said.
How much did he say?
It is $400 for the wood model, and
it's $500, $600.
Yeah.
For the gas burning model.
Right, but you know what, Chad? It's possible that Oh no, you can't. I was going to say I thought there was an attachment for the stove you had. Well, wasn't your stove like $300?
It was very expensive. It was. But yeah, I heard him say a lower number. I got excited.
Yes, he said $349.
Yes. So this is the one that I have used. I have a 12-inch and I have a 16-inch of the Unicoda. Does not look at all the same as the Solo stove one.
And that's $400.
Yeah. So this is expensive. They're definitely in the like appliance category.
Yeah.
Of kitchenware. It's like this is another appliance made to do one specific thing. So yeah, that's weird that the gas burner version is $600.
Yeah.
When the Unicoda gas version is $400, so that's about $200 off.
Right.
I do like the design.
The gas version, I think, is also wood.
Oh, I see.
I think it's you either buy wood or the combination wood gas.
Ah.
And also, there's $75 off.
Wood and gas. Yeah, and there is a $75 coupon.
Yeah.
That's cool. And because mine cannot, there's no wood option. If you want a wood burning pizza oven from the brand I get, you have to buy a whole another pizza oven. You don't. You can't,
what are the little ones for, Chad? You used yours.
Yeah. It's just ambiance.
A big area, right?
Right. The little ones are just tabletop stoves. They're just
not for cooking.
You could do s'mores on them.
Oh, okay.
Okay. They are not intended to be like backpacking stoves or things like that, if you're wondering.
Oh, okay.
And then the larger versions, they do have accessories that will help you cook on them. So they do have like a grill, and they have like certain ways that you can cook better on them. On the Solo stove, that is. So yeah, it has a bit of functionality there, but mostly it just does its one job very well, and it's expensive.
Yeah, I mean they're good looking and they're stainless.
And they're very well. I mean, like you can tell just by being around them, touching them, that the material they're made out of is high quality.
Yeah, and that pizza oven has a stone base for the pizza.
Right, I mean, it has the stone, and that 1,000 degree, that close to 1,000 degrees, at 950 degrees, is what every pizza, person will tell you. That's how you get the Sicilian thin crust, perfect pizza. If you want the leoparding on the bottom, and I don't know. Just, all that stuff that's the temperature that you have to get up to, which is difficult to get up that hot. A typical oven in your home will max out at 550.
Yeah, 500, absolutely.
And so getting that extra 500 degrees is what you're buying this appliance to do. That's what you're making it do. That's so cool. The pizza oven by Solo Stove.
Solo Stove,
yeah.
Not solar stove.
Not solar stove. It wouldn't do 80 seconds. It would be a lot longer.
80 days.
80 days, exactly. Yeah. It has to ferment to cook. Okie dokie. Well,
okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite times of the month.
You don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Get it! It is.
I used to be good at guessing who won, and I think the past 3 times I was not correct.
Yeah. This one, well, I won't give you any hints.
Don't give me any hints.
Okay, so here were the 3 gadget categories. And for those of you who don't know, I have been having a lot of fun with ChatGPT and the Giz Wiz. So all of this is written. I'm dyslexic, okay? I can't write. But ChatGPT, I can tell ChatGPT to write something pretty funny. So here are your 3 options. Number 1, beach gadgets. From sandproof speakers to sunscreen dispensing hats, we're ready to explore gadgets that claim to make your beach experience even more unforgettable. Or maybe just leave you scratching your head. So those are beach gadgets. Summer/outdoor gadgets. Get ready for gadgets designed to elevate your outdoor adventures. Whether it's camping, hiking, or simply relaxing in your backyard, we'll cover the best or worst gadgets to accompany you this summer. And finally, gadgets under $10. Can you find a diamond in the rough for less than the cost of a fancy coffee? We're diving into the realm of budget gadgets to see if any of them can bring a smile to your face without breaking your bank. Without breaking your bank. What do you think? $10 gadgets, summer outdoor gadgets, or beach gadgets?
Boy, I don't think the chat room goes to the beach. So outdoor or $10. I'm going to go with outdoor.
Okay, outdoor. Ding, 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 you got it right. You figured it out. You've broken your streak, your losing streak.
Yeah, all right.
Outdoor gadgets.
All right.
Number 1. So gadgets under $10 actually was the worst. That was flipped earlier, I'm pretty sure. Beach gadgets came in second. Yeah, that was all flipped around. I looked earlier today, and it was summer gadgets didn't have 50% of the vote yet. It was still at like 40 something, and everything else was at 20. So yeah, summer outdoor gadgets for the win. And you may have seen this type of gadget before. We may have even covered this type of gadget before.
Yep.
But this one is the most Giz Wiz version of all of those, and you'll see why in my video.
Okay.
If I have a video. 1 second. Oh, I don't have a video. Ready. 1 second.
Okay.
This will have to be edited out. I forgot there was one step I needed to do, which I didn't do.
Okay.
I remember thinking to myself, I won't forget that at the beginning of the show. And I forgot. It was I can blame the chat room mishap. That was about the time I was thinking about it. Okay, here we go. In 3, 2. Hey Diggity! So here we are with the first of our summer outdoor gadgets. So we're outdoors. It's the summer here in Florida, although it did start to rain on us just a little bit. You can never predict the weather here in Florida. Here is the first of our gadgets that we have. This is the Cool Fans Sound Vibes, spelled with a Z. We've seen this type of fan before on the show. This is one of those that you put around your back, and this is an easy, nice way to blow cool air onto your face. This also is LED illuminated, and if that wasn't enough, it has a Bluetooth speaker built into the back. So, with the fan, with the LEDs and the Bluetooth speaker, this seems like the perfect Giz Wiz gadget. This is kind of in a packaging that's a little bit difficult to get open and get into. Here's the back of the packaging. So I'm gonna open this up off camera to get at it. Okay, so here it is out of the packaging. These arms are very posable. Like, it's very easy to move them around, and they actually feel they feel good. It's a very soft way to move it around, but it feels actually pretty stable. Like, weirdly, that actually works very well. What you get in the box is the device and a little charging cable. And you'll notice that charging cable is USB-C because this thing is USB-C. I actually really like that. One less charger, one less micro USB in the world is a good thing. So you only have 2 buttons on the back. You have a power button and you have a fan button. So we're gonna turn on that power button. There's an LED light there. It's a little bit hard to see in the light. Pairing. Okay, so it just started pairing. I had to hold the power button for about 3 seconds for it to turn on. Let's head on over here to my phone and see if we can get it. It's called Cool Fans. Cool Fans is the name of the speaker. Okay, I'm gonna test the speaker in just a sec. Before I do though, I wanna test the fans. So we're gonna hit this once, and there they go. Okay, so let me actually put this on, direct it at my face. Okay, I'm really hoping that that's the low speed because this isn't a lot of air being pushed out of here. Let me see, I think that this button was the fan button. It was. Okay, so now we're on medium speed. It's picking up. It's picking up. Here's a little piece of paper. You can kind of get an idea. Okay, now we're going to high speed. Here's the same piece of paper. Oh, wow. Maybe that was a great example. Okay, I think we're done. That is actually a lot. That is like, my eyeballs feel like they're getting drier and drier. And we're done. Okay, so low, medium, and high, starting with low. Okay, so let's test out this Bluetooth speaker. Okay, hit play.
It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mads.
There it is.
Bartolo. This is episode 1942.
Okay, I feel like it's peaking itself. Like I feel like I can tell that this little speaker is peaking.
Today, June 30th, 2023. Pain in the axe.
Okay, that does not sound good. It's like enough for like a phone conversation. It does not seem like it has a very good audio quality. It is only a single speaker back there. So all in all, oh wait, how do we get these LEDs to work? Wait a second, we're missing a very important part of this, and maybe it's just too bright to see the LEDs. How do I make sure these LEDs are, oh, the power button turns on the LEDs. Oh my gosh, okay. So that was the same button that I used for Bluetooth, and to turn it on is the same button for the LEDs. I love it when, it's just so user-friendly like that. It looks like we have two LED colors, is that right? We got green. We have red-ish, orange-ish. Oh, no, that's a rainbow. Okay. Okay,
oh, it's changing, through. Right?
Now we're on heavy green. How does this work? How on earth? And then off. Okay, I feel like I need to read the instructions on this. My thought is I'm stopping it when it's its greenest right now. I'm turning them back on. I don't know about this. I think it might just be white and RGB LED cycle. Those are your two options. What I am confusing is green on that first is white, is pure white. It just looks a little green. So I think that's all you got. You got the rainbow effect, or you have just all the LEDs on, which would be like a white. Okay, so all in all, it's not super user intuitive. I wish it had like one or two more buttons. I think that would help a lot. The fans work great. It's USB-C charging. It has the LEDs. It has a speaker, but I don't think that you should really rely much on this speaker. I don't think you're really gonna be impressing your friends with the output of the audio on this. All in all, I think it's pretty fun. It's a pretty cool little gadget that has quite a lot to it. Back to you guys.
So I honestly was, I don't know to be impressed or like not impressed. It is kind of is what it is. And the price is in the same category.
20 bucks.
So it's less than that, luckily. Oh. So it's $16.98. And that's like with their auto discount. Like it was $20 MSRP. I got this at Walmart. So that's the thing, is like, I think if you know what you're getting into, mostly the speaker was the biggest disappointment. If you know that this really isn't that big of a speaker situation, the fans work great. The LEDs work. You only have 2 modes, but as long as you know that that's what you're getting. The USB-C charging seems to work. I looked through I haven't had a chance to completely deplete the battery and recharge it, but none of the reviews are mentioning battery issues. So I kind of feel like it's not that bad. It feels like it works. It feels like I really like
if you have very long hair.
Exactly. You would want to make sure that you don't have very long hair.
Catch hair. No, it's not bad.
It's kind of what I expected, and it has
There's
all
no
those.
mic in there. You said like a phone call. You can't make a phone call.
No.
Okay.
You probably, but I guess what I was saying was spoken word
Oh, I see.
Is
Okay.
about all that you can expect to get out of the.
Okay.
Right. Will I use it or will I put it in a drawer? Says Captain J. That's a real good question. I will not be using this. I don't think that I could bring myself to put this on for an entire day. But also the heat doesn't affect me as much. Like I just don't have that bad of an issue with the heat. So if this is like what you need and you're going to go to a 4th of July party and you want some LEDs on your body, you know,
if you wore that behind your neck straight up, you could be Mickey Mouse.
I could. You know, this is a way to get around buying mini ears in the park.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
What do you think?
It's worth it right there.
I got to turn on the, oh, there you go. The LEDs are on. Turn on the fan. There we go.
LED Mickey ears. If we don't get sued, $49.99.
Now I don't need to buy merchandise at the parks anymore. I am slightly afraid. I did turn on the fans. I am afraid my hair is going to get sucked into that thing. But yeah, it is what it is. Basically, I'm feeling like there was no hidden things in this that was like, whoa, don't buy it.
Okay.
So there you go. That'll be in the show notes. The brand is Banzi. Banzi Cool Fans.
Oh, you know, and I actually know that brand.
Yeah, I think that this is a pretty big. I think this is what they do. They make cool fans.
Yeah.
So this is the Sound Vibes version of their cool fans. Okay,
Excellent.
with that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Our email is from Jeff and Adam, who are loyal fans and frequent contributors. Jeff said, I recently purchased an item for my son Adam. He's very interested in science and boating, as I know you are. And these, do you ever remember seeing these? These were very big in the 50s and 60s. They're tin toys that operate with a candle, okay? And so we're going to see Adam using one of these with the candle that comes with it. And here's their video.
As you can see, Adam is lighting the candle.
Is it steam powered?
And he's going to put it in the track.
You put a tiny bit of water in that bottom.
And he's going to put it in the water. And what should happen is you can see it's still lit.
It's got to warm up.
Over in 2 minutes, but it's starting to have propulsion there. And
oh my gosh.
Away we go. And you can see the candle.
The rudder is turned, so it's turning.
And it makes a little
It's really a cool gadget. It really talks about science. The candle is making the water in there heat up. And it's making the propeller in the back. I know you're into boats, Dickie D, and that's about it. He's about to turn on some waves.
Oh, the waves!
My friends.
Oh no!
The candle is still lit. So hope you enjoy the video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Aren't they cute?
That is so fun.
Jeff sent us a link, but his link, it was $14, and I found the same boat for $9.29.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun, and you can probably just replace it with a birthday candle.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know how long kids are going to be entertained by it, but it's actually a lot of fun.
That is
and I
fun.
like the fact it makes a little clicking sound.
Yeah, it makes a little like putt putt putt.
Yeah,
Here's
exactly. Is this
Scooter X?
Is this from Scooter X?
For $3.61.
Wow.
Interesting. Wow. So it must be using like thermal, like sucking in and then push. I really want to know how this works. That is so cool.
I'm not sure I know either.
Yeah.
It boils the water. You put in a tiny bit of water, and
that is so cool.
I don't know.
I like it. I love it.
It's very cute. It's very cute.
Yeah. It's just
Jeff and
sciencey
Adam,
enough.
thank you so much. This is very entertaining and educational too.
I love that. I love that. How can people send in their videos?
Okay, we're looking for more videos. All right, video about any kind of a gadget. Just make sure the horizontal format, and we can see the gadget and hear your voice. You can be in it if you want. If you're shy, you're shooting it yourself. You won't be in it. Make a video 1 to 3 minutes and put it up on YouTube. And as you upload it, there's a drop-down menu on YouTube, and click unlisted. Then only people with the URL will be able to see it, and send that URL to us. Mail at gizwiz.tv. And if you live in the U.S. or Canada, you'll get a current issue of Mad Magazine. If you live elsewhere in the world, I'll autograph a 40-year-old Alfred E. Newman photo and send you a high-res image to print out wherever you are. Mail at gizwiz.tv, and we could use one now.
With that, let's move on to the letter.
Become the letters, your lovely letters. Become the Giz Wiz letters
now.
All right, another fan, Blue Green Yoshi, writes, "Hi, Dick and Chad. I was shopping at Walmart the other day and saw these nice and clean Tush brand baby wipes for adults with secure flush technology."
We love a technology.
Oh my! Wait a minute! It breaks apart 5 times faster than toilet paper.
What? What type of toilet paper? Because I've seen.
Yeah,
some...
exactly. Also, do you want to use that? Because wouldn't it fall apart in your hand?
Yeah, there's this delicate balance of making sure that it falls apart in the bowl and not on your hand.
But if we're all about technology here. We're about boats that are powered with a candle, and we're all about
secure flush technology. I don't get. Do people? Why can't it just be it falls apart in the toilet? Why does it need to be secure flush technology?
Well, they wanted to have something on it on the package.
What is the technology? I don't understand. Anyway, this is a good one. This is a good of all of the technologies. This is the least technological. I feel like this is a good one. It's a good find.
Yeah. The product manager went in and said, "Look, we made these tissues that are so thin they just fall apart. So, should we call them fall apart tissues? No.
These are secure blow technology. That's what they are. Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
It's just this injecting technological stuff in stuff that doesn't need to be technological.
Exactly.
Also, and I feel that so strongly when it comes to shaving. If you look at any shaving ad, it pushes technology so hard. They're like, you would think that a razor blade is a technology company. Like you would think they're competing with Twitter with how much they talk about how much technology is in a blade. And it's a piece of metal that cuts hair off your face. I mean, it's like, it's not technology. Anyway, that's my rant about technology is over. Thanks for the letter. That's we love to point out the technologies. With that, hey, I want to say thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/Giz Wiz. Thank you guys so much for your help in coming up with the theme for this month. By the way, if you're thinking to yourself, this episode's almost over, he's thanking the patrons. Stick around because we got a what the heck is it and a what the heck was it that we got to figure out. So don't turn off the video yet. I want to say big thank you to our patrons over patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank you guys so much for supporting our show. You guys are awesome, incredible. You deal with the hiccups. You deal with the IRC chat room mess-ups. Thank y'all so much for your support. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate y'all's constant financial support of the show. You guys are incredible. Thank you. If you want to give back, head on over to gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and there's a big old Patreon banner that'll take you to our page, or there's also a tiny little PayPal link if you want to click that and donate via PayPal. Thank y'all once again. Head on over to gizwiz.tv where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. You just head on over to the website and it will update with the live stream when we are live. Gizwiz.tv. And there it is. Once the live show is over, there'll be the archive of the live show until we publish the next one. So you can hang around there and catch all of our episodes there at gizwiz.tv. Head on over to gizwiz.biz. That's where Dickie D writes up articles about all of the gadgets that we talk about on the show. So if you're ever wondering, what was a gadget? How do I find it? Gizwiz.biz is the place to go. While you're there, play What the Heck Is It? I'm going to click, and I'm going to scroll. Because I'm not sure this was the gadget. And we get to find out what this gadget is. My actual guess...
Do you have any real idea what that was?
So my real idea is that... Is this a launcher? Is this a... So here's my actual idea, is that you use this portion to pop a bottle cap. And then the bottle cap goes in here, and then this is a gun, and it launches the bottle cap?
That is exactly right.
Oh.
Go on up.
How many people guessed that?
5.
Wow! I would have gotten a Mad Magazine, is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Where is it? There it is!
And yes, it opens the bottle and then it shoots the bottle cap.
I must have seen this gadget in the past. You know, this has got to be... That is too specific of a gadget for me not to have seen this in the past. I must have seen this in the past. That is so funny.
Yeah. And then, of course, we like the people who didn't guess it, who won. Those are the right answers there. And then the cute, clever answers. Magnetically connects Oreos. For some reason, there are a lot of Oreo questions. Reconnects Oreos where two sides have been tragically and mistakenly separated.
That's
Jonathan.
Good.
Becky, Oreo cookie torture. Place the cookie in the round smiley area. List of handles for electrocution. I'm shocked, Becky.
That's so funny.
Looks like someone vandalized the payphone. Does look like a broken payphone.
Yeah.
World's happiest power tune battery because it looked like a smile.
It did.
First generation sun gun. Police radar gun detects if the driver is happy.
That's a good one. It's a very good one.
Looks like a device to hold an aerosol can and make it easy to use. There is a device like that, but this isn't it.
Yeah.
Darth Vader's garlic press. That was just so out of left field.
That is honestly, and you know what it's hard to do? It's really hard to look at these gadgets, because I try every week to make up a new joke about them. To make something concise. It is so... I'm sitting here explaining... Well, you take that and then you put it on the broomstick of a man, and he goes over...
That. We hate that. We just love it when it's 4 or 5
so concise. That's honestly impressive, Keith. So, Darth Vader's garlic press.
Switch.
That's good.
Switch that was used to pull Frankenstein to life. Bring Frankenstein to life. Rechargeable remote control shaped like a happy little gun.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is great. And here's what they got. The nothing
issue of
nowhere
Mad Magazine. Yep.
Some of the time. I like that.
And inside there is like a 5-page tribute to Al Jaffe.
Oh yeah, his shirt.
Some memories from all of us who knew him. So I'm in there along with a lot of the mad artists and writers. Oh. And what was the new one? Ta-da!
Okay, here we go. Here's the new gadget. What on earth? This is I think this is a rejected toy from the Wall-E franchise. This is going to be a robot McDonald's toy that was rejected.
Okay, yeah. Not bad.
So I'm thinking.
Not bad.
So if you think you know what this is, you got 2 months to get in your guesses about what this gadget is. It's the whole gadget, not a piece, not a part. Yep. We're not trying to hide any of the gadget. That is the whole gadget. You got to guess what it is. 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, or interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.